I hate the Mets. I hate Steve Cohen. I hate that the Mets are a more hateable team than the Yankees. I truly hate that Juan Soto is now a New York Met, which if you didn't hear, Soto was signed for a lovely $765 million over 15 years with the opportunity to make upwards of $800 million. Fuck! The amount of times in my life I think about what my career path could have been versus what I'm currently doing is insane. Like, all day today, I literally just said to myself, I could have pursued a career in baseball. I could have been a baseball player. I could have tried to do better in Little League, and I could have done more. And look at this. This is why you let your kids play baseball. Forget the dangers of it. This guy is making more than any of us will in our entire lives just to hit a ball with a stick. I also just want to shout out those guys that kept reporting my Boston Athletics were in a good position to get Soto. Like, it was really nice to have hope that Boston would do more than panic pay or even just outright avoid talent. Like, I had never been more excited in my entire life than hearing we got Juan Soto on Thanksgiving. That was the only good thing about Thanksgiving. And yet through the entire weekend, I went, the Boston Athletics aren't going to get him. It's not going to matter. They're not going to pay for him. And look at that. I was right. But at least I know my ball club is run by a bunch of losers who don't want to pay for any sort of talent versus the New York Yankees who missed out on Soto by $5 million. Like, the contract offers were so close, and Yankees fans will probably sit there and go, why couldn't have we offered $5 million more? You know why? Because Steve Cohen has deeper pockets. The guy's already worth, like, what? $60 billion anyway, so what's this $800 million he's offering to Soto at this point? Oh no, what did he have to do? Take out of his rainy day fund? It wasn't gonna matter. The Yankees weren't gonna end up getting Juan Soto anyway. The fact that it was $5 million probably adds a bit of the sting to that, but honestly, the big question here is Juan Soto worth $800 million? And to that I say, absolutely not. No one is worth $800 million outside of Shohei Ohtani. And there are going to be people that try to justify Juan Soto as an $800 million man, and I'm going to tell you, I don't think that's right. I don't think he's worth $800 million. Sure, his hitting metrics are otherworldly, generational. Sure, that little truffle shuffle he does in between pitches makes me feel things I really don't think should be felt. Yet his fielding is below average. It's pretty abysmal in some of his seasons. So the Mets are essentially just paying Juan Soto to hit a baseball. Like, he'll eventually have to become a DH, he'll have to leave the field. The way I look at it is this. I'm okay with the Red Sox not getting Juan Soto. If you're a Yankees fan, I'd probably be okay with it too. You can allocate that money to other places. Whether or not the Red Sox do it is kind of up in the air, even though I don't think they will. But $765 million, which will probably turn into $800 million, is obscene for any player not named Shohei Ohtani. Like, I don't think Juan Soto is a seat filler. I don't think he adds much value outside of his hitting. Like, it just, to me, he's a $500 million guy, and that's also a very respectable amount of money. I mean, this contract, to make Juan Soto the highest paid player in baseball, it's mainly a way for Scott Boras here to flex so that he can prove he can still get those big contracts done. And the funniest thing about all this is even with the Mets getting Juan Soto, they still have the same projected F-WAR as the New York Yankees, who haven't made a single move. But Mets fans, be happy you got Juan Soto, because what it does prove is that the mere might of Steve Cohen's money is enough to sway any player to come to New York, but it won't lead to championships. We all know it, because all that's gonna happen at the end of the day is you're gonna pay for all these different players, do all these different things, and you'll get to the World Series and lose to, like, the Twins or the Royals.